Oh my God!
Gene! It's us again.
Here he comes!
Yep. Hey, Gene, it's us again. We're coming up the hill. We're coming up
Really
the hill.
listen to this music. Really listen. Because it'll take you to the highest point of consciousness you can possibly...
I like this music because it's joyful. Oh, except when you get a saddle spur. Yo!
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! You're getting too close! Oh my God!
Wait. Whoa, buddy, whoa.
Wow!
Just slow down.
Oh my God, there goes my board!
Oh! God, why don't you clean this thing out every once in a while? Good God! Oh, we're out of here. Whoa. Oh, we got all sorts of things going on here. Oh,
are we going to be okay here?
Oh, there's William. He's okay. Jeez. Good God.
Sound like you some little UFO little noises there.
No, we got a really good running start up here. We put new hooves on William, and he's just got traction like crazy. And you're going to have to put a new wall on your barn, but it's okay. We're all right.
I'm insured.
And no animals were hurt in the making of this radio show.
Just humans.
Just humans. Yeah, that's right. Hi, Gene.
Hey, Arthur.
What's happening today?
We got a freedom show for you, like it's going to be July 4th.
I love that song.
I better not be singing.
Oh,
I know I do too.
Yeah, don't give up your day job.
This is my day job.
Oh, that's right, it is, isn't it? Hey, I want everybody to know, they can't see us, but right now I am indulging and sipping from an official The Trek Upward Radio Show coffee mug.
I want one so bad.
With our
oh my
logo
gosh.
on it. Yes, and we're only selling these for about $125 a piece. We're trying to fund our show. Oh, okay, we won't sell them.
That's a little steep.
Yeah,
of course,
right.
The trek upward is steep, you know.
That's right. Well, we can work out the numbers later. So
everything we do is steep. We have to do it steep. So
that's right, steep.
But
we ran our test run on our coffee mugs, and they came out spectacular.
Oh my gosh, you want one. You are going to want one, and we'll try to price them right for you. So just next couple of shows, listen for more information on the mugs.
That's right.
And the other things that we're going to offer.
We could do all sorts of tacky things, too. We could do keychains.
Yeah.
We could do,
pens and pencils.
Yeah, that's right. And other stuff. Oh, yeah, don't forget the ubiquitous, always in an IT.
T-shirts.
T-shirts, polo shirts, hats, bags. What else could we throw in there? Oh, yes, of course, the ubiquitous, always at an IT convention, thumb drive. You know, we could always...
Oh, cool.
They got 4 gig thumb drives that I could get with our logo on it.
How about a magnet for the door of your car so everybody knows about our show? We'll sell them to everyone, and you just put it on your car. We're going to have bumper stickers, the Trek Upward Radio Show, and you want to wear that bumper sticker.
That's right. The view from the top is worth the inconvenience of the Trek Upward.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Okay. So, let's roll.
Freedom. We have the Brexit chart. And I'll be quick and I'll cut to the choice. I'll cut to the choice stuff.
Whoa. I gotta say this out there. Okay, I gotta say this to our listening audience. I know that you all love these shows from Britain. Okay, I know that you all do, like, Downton Abbey and all these other kind of nice things.
Oh, that's so good.
With all their nice, fashion things. But you're talking to a guy that definitely revolves the American Revolution, in my aura. And I can tell you one thing. This is what I think when I watch Downton Abbey. No offense, everybody.
Hey, it's one of my favorite shows.
Oh, I know. Everybody loves it. Joni loves it, too. Everybody loves it.
You know what it is? It's the good manners. It's the good manners that everybody projects. It's so nice and refreshing to see people polite. in a very...
That is true. I could go for that. But the rest of it?
Oh, come on. You didn't really watch it. If you really watched it, you would have picked up on the meaning, What about English humor? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yes. Oh, I loved English humor. I still do love English humor.
I never understood it. Like, what was it, Monty Python? I couldn't ever watch. I could never watch it because I couldn't.
Dead. His feet are nailed to the perch. For somebody who doesn't know what that was, a guy tried to return a parrot to a pet shop, complaining about the fact that the parrot wasn't chirping, and it was. So the guy comes in and he says, "This parrot has ceased to exist. It has expired. It is dead." He goes, "No, he's not. He's just asleep." And he goes, "But his feet are nailed to the perch." It just goes on and on.
Oh, my God.
It's funny.
I would listen to it, I would try to get into it. I would try to understand it, and I just couldn't, so I would just turn it off. Nothing personal, England. But I have to tell you this. I took a trip on a plane to London, hadn't slept in 24 hours, got out of my car, got out off the plane and got into a car in England. And I'd come out of the airport, and I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. There's three lanes on the highway, and one of them you can go as fast as you want. And these little three-wheeling cars, three-wheelers, they only have three wheels on them, go blazing past me on the wrong side of the road. Scared the tar out of me. Then I got off on a cul-de-sac, or whatever they're called. What are those little, you get off on the exit and you go round and round and round and round. There's no way to...
God only knows what they are. I've heard circles, I've heard roundabouts, I've heard...
The roundabout. Oh my God, I hadn't slept. I was going around about 50,000 times. I couldn't get off that stupid thing. And I'm on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, that's pretty typical.
And then we got a bread and breakfast. Breakfast.
I want you to say that talk 3 times fast.
A bed and breakfast. And I went up into the bed, and the bed was a down, made out of feather down bed. I got in it, and I sunk all the way to the floor. I couldn't believe it. And then they served me breakfast, and you're not allowed. It's impolite to ask for seconds for breakfast.
What?
And they send you these little tiny eggs and little tiny tomatoes, and it's like I was starving. That's all you get.
It was a continental breakfast. Now, come on, don't show your don't show your tourista American ignorance about these things.
Yeah, well,
that's funny. Oh, jeez. All right, that's part of the reason we kicked them out in 1776. Talk about freedom, was because we didn't like tea and crumpets.
No kidding. But
give us a good turkey dinner with Indians, and mashed potatoes.
We do love the accent, though. The accent is amazing.
Oh, I kid. I kid. I have English friends, and I kid about it, but. Oh, just don't make me watch another snoozy old.
Have you ever noticed the baby faces, though?
What?
Most English people have baby faces.
What?
Have you ever noticed that? They look young.
Oh, I can see the mail coming in right now. This one is definitely going to get us in trouble.
No, seriously. They look so pure and clean and proper.
Pure and clean.
I like it.
Just remember that this was the island that gave us the Beatles. Now, I wouldn't talk about clean and proper.
Contaminated third eye right there.
Oh, good God. Yeah, and haircuts that were done with bowls. So I'm not sure.
Okay, I forgot about that.
All right,
I forgot about that.
Okay. Let's put it all in perspective. But they did give us James Bond. James Bond.
My God.
Yeah. Oh, my God. And MI6. Or 5.
Well, they gave us James
watch.
Bond in like 4 different versions. I mean, he changed from show to show.
Oh,
he was always
you
handsome.
Kidding? Oh,
Debonair.
Okay, now you're talking to a closet James Bond fan, okay?
I love James Bond. I love him.
Yep.
I love the story. I love the equipment, the gadgets. I'm into gadgets.
Dun, 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 dun. Bond. James Bond. All right, Brexit. You know what I'm thinking? Everything that we're talking about Britain, maybe the European Union just kicked them out, made it look like they quit. just because they couldn't handle the fact that they're driving on the left side of the road. There's a couple other things going on. The rest of Europe drives on the right.
Do they do that in Scotland?
What?
Do they drive on the right side of the road in Scotland?
I do not know. And I would think the whole island is, the same way.
Huh.
I got to plead ignorance on this one. But the last James Bond movie I watched where they were supposed to be up in Scotland, he was driving on the left side of the road. So.
Okay. Oh, dear. Well, the thing is their new Freedom Day. Their July 4th is going to be June 23rd. And I really like the idea that they have taken their independence back. I don't know what that is, but it's almost like I take that personally. It's like what I want us to do in America. This one world government stuff I'm not into, even though I don't know that much about it. It's like I want to be my own nation. And I would think everybody else would want to do that too. And it would make trade easier. I think it would make trade more, it would build the self-esteem of each and every country. And I'm into independence. I am that I am, I am that I am.
It only took them 300 years to understand what it was that we were attempting to do with them and gaining our independence from them. So,
well, they lost their independence, or they gave it away to the Brussels or whatever that thing is, that European Union, in 1970.
Oh.
So they've only been gone for a short time.
You know what? We're going to have to do another show on socialism because it has become a major problem. And people think that socialism is okay, but I'm telling you, it's not. It's one step away from communism. And the deal with
Well, Venezuela.
Yeah. Look what happened to Venezuela.
They were rich and now they're poor.
Yep. And I heard somebody speaking from Venezuela just yesterday, as a matter of fact, and they were talking about how things have really changed. What people don't understand is that the path of your individual Buddhahood or your Christhood or your spiritual path is based on your independent pursuit of your divine plan. And if you're in a socialistic or a communistic country, it denies all that. It puts everybody and lumps them into one category of the worker class. So basically what it does is it denies you your freedom to pursue your divine plan, to raise up in your spirituality, to become one with your God. And so it's a perversion of the path of your divine plan. Did you know that?
Well, in other words, you can't start your own business.
Yeah, you can't do anything independently.
I'm an entrepreneur, and I think that's an American tradition.
It is, but you wouldn't have it in socialism. Well, socialism you might, but the problem is that's the first step where you give more control over to the government, so that by the time you get to the point where that's over, you ain't got nothing. It all belongs to the state.
I'm an American, true red, white, and blue.
By God, yes.
I love America. I love the land of the free, the home of the brave, and I will fight for freedom only if I have to.
Oh, no. I firmly believe that the fight for freedom has to go on every day. That you have to be vigilant, you have to be aware, because then we can't allow these guys to take office that don't want us to do that. So that's a constant vigilant fight. And I got to tell you, the Americans have been asleep at the wheel regarding this, because we have allowed people into our government that should not be there, have no right to be there, and have done more damage to this country than anybody. There, by golly.
I've got a great idea.
What?
I got a great idea to how to cure this. I have noticed that they don't play the patriotic music anymore in the realm of everything that has to do with the White House, everything that has to do with, the presidential campaigns. Through the patriotic music, you are reigniting that patriotic feeling, which makes you want to defend freedom. So I highly recommend you listen to marches by, what's his name?
John Philip Sousa.
And, all the things that uplift you, and get a good quality recording of it. And this will bring you back to the memory of who you are in the realm of an American.
Absolutely.
I mean,
by golly.
Do we have any cuts of that we could play right now?
I will have to look at the extensive Trek Upward Radio library, music library here. So why don't you proceed, and I'll see what I can find.
We can all go high together. We can all go patriotic together.
Tell us about Brexit, for crying out loud. What's going on? What's the deal?
All right. Well, the interesting thing is that the first thing that I saw, which blew me away, is that transiting Uranus is squaring the sun. Now, I'm using the year 927. The reason why is because that is when old Edgar made friends with his buddies in Scotland and the other nations that are involved in the UK. And they were best friends. So they all decided to form a unification.
Yeah, they all
So
decided to live together at Downton Abbey.
Right.
Sorry.
But whatever.
Whatever.
I know that's out of style, but whatever.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is huge. This is huge. What I'm about to tell you.
This is huge.
Uranus is squaring the sun of the unification chart. And Uranus comes out of the seventh house of partnerships. And how partnerships become open enemies. You know, I'm giving you the astrological jargon, but Uranus was sudden. Nobody really expected the people to vote against the establishment. And it made a little bit of karma. It also caused the markets to shake a little bit, but I actually think that's a false flag. I think that is a setup to sort of control a little bit and make sure that everybody doesn't panic and go against the establishment. I think the establishment rigged that market thing. That's so stupid. Why would independence cause a market to go ballistic? Well, I'll tell you why. It's called control. There are a few bad guys at the top who want to control this world, and their time is up. They're getting hit over the head with a hammer, and they're being ousted out by the real people who really should control freedom. The true light bearers.
Okay. Who's getting hit over the head with a hammer?
The fallen ones, the bad guys. You know, who are they? The Clinton machine, the Bush machine, the Obama machine, the George Soros machine, the whoever these guys are. What's the Fed? What's that federal? The
Federal
feds
Reserve?
that come together.
Federal Reserve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those other people? The
Bilderbergers?
Wall Streets.
Oh, the Wall
The Bilderbergers. And all the people that come together and have those
families.
money meetings. Yeah, the Rothschilds.
Oh, yeah.
And
the Bilderbergers that come together every year.
No, they have a meeting every year with all the people about,
the
the one world
Bilderbergers.
government.
Yep.
So this is their time. They're going to get the hammer over the head. Yeah, exactly. They don't even know what hit them because the light bearers are standing up.
Exactly. That's good. This is a good thing. So that's what you're seeing in the Brexit. You know what? Jean's drinking out of a coffee mug, but she doesn't have an official Truck Upward radio show. I have to get.
Don't make me cry. You don't make me cry.
We have to get her a
I
Truck
want
Upward
one. I
radio
want
show
one.
mug.
You guys out there, you got to get one of our mugs. Our mugs are beautiful.
They are.
Oh my God, they're beautiful.
And you can advertise to your friends that you listen to the Trek Upward radio show.
That's all right. You want to laugh?
All right.
Or do you want to cry? You can do both with our show. You can laugh or you can cry.
Yeah, we will not leave you where we found you. That is for sure.
Well, I'm telling you, UK, the unification chart shows a love affair with the newfound freedom that they have established in Neptune trine the Venus. And furthermore, it will benefit them economically eventually because they will get control of their trade again and they won't be this, Venezuela come again where you're rich and then all of a sudden you have nothing because you gave it all away.
Well, the bad guys are going to make them feel like their exit from the union causes more problems than it solved, You realize
they're doing
that.
it now.
Yeah, the press is going to do that. Don't listen to that, folks. That's they're coming back.
Media
and saying,
lies.
You can't
They're
exist
liars.
without us. Yeah, you can't exist without us. You're not going to make it. Blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute. What was it? Great Britain was how big of a naval influence for all the thousands of years throughout the world?
Oh, no kidding.
And their trade? Oh, good God. So they don't have to tell them how to do it. It's in their blood. It's in their genes. It's in their makeup. They know how to make money.
It's in their I am presence. What is the I am presence? Hey, there's some great books I got to tell you about. Unveiled Mysteries.
Yeah.
And the I am discourses. And what was the third one? There's another one. They're like a series of books that were written in the early 1900s that talk about what the I am really is.
Yes.
I mean, it's a fiat. When you say I am happy, you are happy. But when you say I am sick, guess what? you're requalifying. You're kind of creating that situation. So wherever you use I am is how you create. So
Yeah.
how did I get there?
The I am presence.
Because Godfrey Reed King is the one who wrote
Unveiled
that
Mysteries.
book, Unveiled Mysteries.
Yep.
And he was a reincarnation of George Washington.
Ooh.
No,
No,
George Washington.
Yes. You know who was?
And
you know who was Ben Franklin? His twin flame.
his twin flame. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's. Oh boy, here we go. Boy, you opened up a whole can of worms with this. I mean, there's a whole thing. Twin flames.
No, it's a whole can of light, not a whole can of worms.
Yeah. Well.
Light.
Okay. Yeah.
Big
right. Good
difference
point.
between worms and light.
All right,
Come on,
I
come on,
stand
come on.
corrected. All right, I stand corrected. But there is one instance where twin flames embodied in the same lifetime where they were the same sex, gender. So,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And most
That
of
can
the-
happen.
Yes.
They weren't gay. They
No.
just, worked together.
Right.
You know.
And that was done because of the importance of that time frame and what had to happen
The
with
mission.
America.
The mission that they had.
And
Yeah.
I know
you all
I
have
was-
a mission.
I can tell you, deep in my bones, I feel that I was there as well. I know I was there.
Yeah, I know.
Yep,
I was there too.
Yep, I grew up. I was born outside of Philadelphia. I knew Philadelphia. It vibrates like me. The little stockings with the little powdered wigs, which, by the way, we got from Briton. Thank God we gave them up after a while. Somebody finally got smart and got rid of those hot wigs that they wore that were powdered, along with those heavy shoes and wool.
Oh, and
jackets.
the fluffy sleeves.
Yeah,
fluffy sleeves.
And those wool jackets that were so hot. They look so cool, but oh god, they were hot in the summer.
Oh, what was that guy's name when Marie Antoinette was alive? And the English guy, he was like a great billionaire that went and smuggled the French aristocrats out of France so they wouldn't get killed.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the Scarlet Pimpernel?
Pimpernel, yeah. Pimpernel. I love that guy. There's a great older movie. I think it was done in the 1980s
Yes.
with about that story. Oh my God, it's
here.
so good.
I seek him there.
I
I
seek
seek
him
him,
there.
seek him everywhere. Yes.
Yeah.
The Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh my God. Okay. Jeez.
So that's the English for you. I mean, he had the fluffy sleeves and he was always concerned about the way people dressed. He was like the little pinky finger when you drink your
Finger in the
tea.
air.
Speaking of pinky fingers and tea, you can actually drink tea out of our mugs. The Trek Upward radio show.
Okay.
You can stick your finger out and just enjoy the sipping that goes along with it.
Okay. All right. I wish you had a picture of this. We're gonna have to post this on the website so you can all see what she's doing with her finger in the air. It's classic. Okay. I'm gonna send you a bumper. I'm gonna send you a bumper sticker that says "I love Downton Abbey." All right. Go ahead.
Well, that's what the English brought to us, I'm losing my voice here.
And so what did we do? Us raucous Americans took most of it and threw it in the harbor in Boston. So, okay, that's
I
fine.
know. Well, it was only the black tea that they threw in the harbor. The black tea had, kind of a thing that wasn't good for you.
It wasn't good for. It was too much caffeine. I can see the Indians just, no, there's too much caffeine in this tea. Dump it.
All right.
Okay. Oh. All right. Speaking about tea, I got to go down to the Immigrant Mall and get something. So I'm going to come back. What are we going to talk about when I get back up the hill?
Oh, God only knows.
Okay. Well, with that said. All right.
William, come and get Arthur.
Yeah.
Would you please save me?
We're out of here. All right. I'll
Okay.
see you soon, Gene.
See ya.
Visit our website at thetrekkupwardradioshow.com or stop by on Facebook at www.facebook.com/trekupward and be sure to hit like on our page or visit YouTube and search for the Trek Upward Radio Show. Be sure to subscribe so you do not miss another episode of the Trek Upward Radio Show. The Trek Upward Radio Show is a studio at 5,600 feet production.